A couple of few concluding points here is that what invalidates the fast. So when scholars speak about the verses or the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in reference to the fast being broken, then they talk about two aspects. One is that the fast is broken, which necessitates qada. Qada means a make-up fast. So you missed one fast, you got to make up one fast. And then one is what we call the kaffara. Kaffara, Allah mentions in the Holy Quran, refers to 60 days of fasting as a penalty for deliberately not fasting when one had no excuse whatsoever to miss out the fast. So in those situations, the scholars explain, they talk about a theme or a topic, khata and nisyan. Nisyan refers to forgetfulness. Khata refers to making a mistake, accidentally doing something that is violating the fasting. I'll give a quick example. It's the first day of Ramadan. You haven't fasted the whole year, so your body, your mind, your soul is not ready really for fasting, but you're just getting into the fasting mode. Now, your instincts are telling you you're hungry and you want to eat. You don't even realize you're fasting. You see some food, you put it in your mouth, you ate it, and then someone tells you, "Oi, Rosa, you're fasting." Right? You're fasting. So you say, "Oh, I forgot I was fasting." The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, if you forgot like this situation, then that's Allah giving you food and drink. That's Allah giving you food and drink. So your fast is not broken. So that's what you call nisyan. You forgot. Now, there's a situation which we call khata. You didn't forget your fasting, but accidentally you ate or you drank water or something. I'll give you a scenario. You're making wudu and you're gargling. You weren't careful, and what happened is you swallowed water, and you consciously knew that you have swallowed water. You knew you were fasting as well, but accidentally, you didn't deliberately take a cup of water and drink it. Rather, accidentally, while you were doing the gargling, water went down into your throat, into your stomach. So that breaks the fast. So this is not nisyan, this is what we call khata. It's an accidental violation of the rulings of fasting. So in this situation, your fast is broken. You will have to make up one fast. This is qada because you didn't do it deliberately. And then we have the kafara, which I told you, which is a penalty. You have no excuse whatsoever. Why aren't you fasting? I just don't feel like it. You have no excuse. You're not traveling. You're not sick. No, man, I just don't want to fast. So in this situation, what you have to do is, when you realize that I made a mistake, I didn't fast, I was supposed to fast, it was fard, it was Ramadan, but I was sinful and I didn't fast, then whenever in life you have this realization, then you do a kafara along with the days that you have missed. So if you violated 2 days like this, you deliberately broke your fast, then 2 days of fasting plus 60 days. So just 160 days, not 260 days, just 160 days perpetual, right? So that this is mentioned in the Quran, and the Prophet ﷺ also elaborates. One other condition that generally people talk about is someone who has such weakness or is so frail that they're unable to fast. So if their doctors have told them, an expert, a medical expert have told them that it's not good for you to fast, it'll cause your health to further deteriorate. Someone has chronic diabetes that is very severe. So they need to constantly be on medication. They need to constantly eat to balance their sugar levels, etc. So this is a person who's frail to the point where they have no hope to recover their health. So in this type of situation, they will give a fidya. A fidya is the amount of money that you can feed a decent meal to a poor person. Roughly it's between $7 to $10. So for each fasting that this frail person is missing, they will give that amount of charity to the poor, and by doing so, Allah will give them the reward as if they were fasting. And I know a lot of elderly people who are in this type of situation, they want to fast. And the other day I met an elderly person and he said, I want to fast. He has some liver problems, he has chronic diabetes, etc. and he said, I spoke to my doctor. The doctor's telling me, I recommend you don't fast, but if I put you on this medication, maybe it might be possible. So really, if this person is in this state, he doesn't have to fast. Allah has given the permission. You're not supposed to put yourself in a condition where you further deteriorate your health, especially when there is flexibility, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that you can give fidya in place of the fast. So this person will get the same rewards as if they are fasting by giving the fidya. When is it not allowed? If you have the energy, you have the health, you're able, there is no major sickness with you. Then in those situations, just because you have a headache, you don't want to fast? No, that's not allowed, right? You have to have a severe type of sickness that will allow you this flexibility in the situation.